The humans is Random Visage and welcome to the Random channel. Today we're going to be playing Hoosegow. This is a weird, prison simulator sort of game based in like gulag sort of situation, maybe a little bit. So there are two modes in this. There's classic mode. There's a career mode. Well, there's another one, no hope mode. I've never played that, so I don't know much about that. The classic mode is essentially you get thrown in the prison. You have some basic skills, and you're supposed to just survive till you get to like. Your sentence is over. Essentially, it's usually like 2 years long, and every single time an event passes by, like a 1 month passes, so you're supposed to survive till like 2 years. Usually this is like the suckiest mode because you don't have skills, you don't have anything. You're supposed to only rely on like this point, this ace of the hole, that is the ace card at the top, which you're supposed to buy with real money, and that's the only way you can actually you can also get them through events, achievements and stuff, but it's very rare and shit, so it's kind of pointless. I don't like the classic mode. It's boring, and you generally stay at the lowest rung of the society in the prison society. I usually prefer playing the career mode. Essentially the game mode is based on like you have unlimited time to do whatever you want. It just takes the basic goal is to become the boss of the prison, which is like the godfather. I think the maximum position you can get is godfather or something. The first 7 years, it took me 15 years to become a boss when I first played this. It took me like the first 7 or 8 years I was just a sucker, which is like the lowest rank, and that's basically means you're just getting raped all the time. Yes, there's actual rape in this game. I mean, obviously they just write it down, not like show anything or anything. That would be too graphic. But let's start the career mode, and I'll run you through how good this is. Oh, this is a pretty good one. You got Paco Cruz, 26, football fan. Strength is like 1.5 stars. Vitality is 1.5 stars. Agility is very low, but that's fine. Usually I've gotten characters that like almost all of them are on the lowest bottom level, which is like really bad. Convicted of blackmailing a corrupt employee of the Minister of Internal Affairs. Okay, that is a big one. So we're definitely going in for our life. So let's enter the cell. Let me hear what the music sounds like. Okay, that was loud. When the cell door slams shut, you're left alone with your cellmate. What's your name? Well, I don't give a shit. You better answer a riddle. I've gotten a really bad prisoner cellmate. Usually they're not this bad. They usually just give you a very simple one. But yeah, unfortunately we got a bad prisoner, and he has a tear tattoo, which I think means like how many people he has killed or something like that. I'm not 100% on that, but he is definitely not a good prison mate. You better answer a riddle. The prisoner scratches the top of his head, thinking you're driving your Kazam on a forest trail where suddenly a demon jumps on the hood and climbs onto the passenger seat. What will you do? I'll keep driving. I believe the answer to this question is because I've gotten this before. Let's see. That's the right answer, the convict says, annoyed. And do you know why? A Kazam doesn't have a hood. You go into the cell, get acquainted with the prisoner. Unfortunately, we didn't get a very good prisoner. So here's your basic things. You have a Bible. We have a hide. We can hide the Bible, but who cares? We can also... I've never actually used the hide function, funny enough. I've never used the hide function. I don't know what the fuck hide function even does. Here's all the stuff you can buy later, but there's nothing in the thing at the moment. Oh, this is my stash. I can hide stuff in the stash? I didn't even know that. What the hell? I've played this entire game. I didn't even know that there was a stash function in this. Well, I'm not gonna show you that because I've never played this. So essentially, I'm guessing you can hide stuff in here, and you can pay 1,000 gold to hide stuff in here. You usually don't get that high up in the gold, so I don't know why the fuck would they make it that expensive. I'll probably throw this away and hide something useful. Considering this is a feature I've never used. This is just your file. You can look at yourself. You can look at the other guy. Convicted of attempt to create a zombie virus. He just get 1 year 4 months. That's ridiculous. His status is man. My status is sucker. I'm starting as the bottom rung. Holy shit. They're not even gonna let us start at man level. Seriously. Yeah, being a sucker sucks in this game. Here's all the supplies you can buy. I'll show you what the supplies are for. Inventory. Then you can write a letter to whosoever you want to write a letter to. Should we write a letter? Nah, I don't care. It's kind of pointless. You'll probably get the achievement. The letter function is just to write some letters outside of the prison. They're kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless to write a letter. You can just write a letter if you want to get an achievement or whatever. So I've already gotten that, so it's pointless. Serve the sentence. Several prisoners are playing cards for money in the back room. Want to join in? I don't have 100 coins, so that's not going to happen. I'm not reporting to the warden. You do not want to be a snitch, or you do not want to be in debt or someone, because that will get you killed super fucking fast. So we're just gonna walk by. I'd rather read a book than play cards myself. You think to yourself. And 1 month has been spent. Many people play cards for money here, but not me. I gave my word to stay away from gambling and I'm sticking to it. Oh man, this is going to be a long journey because it's not easy to get all the way. I will go till I become the boss or till I die, because both of those things are a possibility. I got really lucky to be able to get to 15 years without actually dying. During the search, they find a package under your bed. You have no idea how it got there. Never to put it there. It's not mine. I'm just gonna with that. They're probably gonna beat us up. If it's drug, I'll skin you alive. The guard yells, tears the package and sniffs the content. Is it tea? Okay, you get to live for now. Okay, so it was just tea. The guards in prison are mad. They can punish you for no reason. They don't care whether you're guilty or not. Yes, that is the way of the gulag. 2 months in, nothing happening. The prisoner plays bets while watching a Real Madrid play against Arsenal. I don't have the money, so let's just watch the game. I'm really poor. You usually have money when you start the game. You actually have 200 coins, but I wasted all of them away. You don't want to fight over money, so you just watch the game. So let's spend 3 months. We even have cable TV. Can you imagine this? This isn't a jail, it's a resort. Really? Oh, one of the conservative speaking points, I suppose. You got some bad news. Your best friend died in a car accident. Share your grief. We do not wish to share our grief with her because you're a sucker and he's a man. So it's kind of pointless to do that. So let's just wipe our tears quietly. You turn away to the wall, embarrassed by your tears. Life isn't fair and I have to learn to live with it. A couple of days later, you feel better. 4 months. Do you remember my childhood friend? He just passed away. I feel so sad. I want to die too. He's writing these letters to someone. I don't know who. They never really explicitly tell who that is. Or whatever. So we got some stuff in here. We definitely don't want to buy cakes and stuff or tea or something, because that's only for people who are not in the sucker level. Anywhere above sucker level, you do want to buy cakes and tea because you will need to give parties on your birthday, but no one comes to a sucker's birthday party, so it's kind of pointless. So we're just gonna... I've never thrown away this. I'm just gonna throw this away because I don't think there's any really use for it. Yeah, just throw that away because there's literally no use for it. We'll put something else in our secret stash. Yeah. Oh, why the fuck is it here? Throw away. Yeah, throw this away. What are the 2 fucking things are there? I don't think that has any use. I've never seen a use for it. Sub-sentence. The prison terminated their contract with the caterer and haven't hired a new one yet. So you have bee soup and worm porridge for lunch. I don't have food on me, so that's gonna be a problem. So we're just gonna eat the insects because it's not gonna actually kill you. They're just... you enjoy the bee soup. By the end of the week, you consider yourself an expert on exquisite cuisine and even give recommendations to the cook on how to make a sauce from grasshoppers. 5 months in prison. I assume different things, but not eating insects. Now that's something new. Yeah, we are on sucker levels. We don't... A foodie. We got a nickname, so everyone's gonna calling us that from now on. I've gotten worse nicknames, so just keep that in mind. So whenever it says that you need to prepare supplies for your birthday, that means the next time you serve sentence, the next month is going to be a birthday, but that's pointless because I'm a sucker. No one's gonna come to my birthday party anyway, so it's kind of pointless. It's your birthday. I'm 27. I don't know, select anyone, doesn't really matter. Nobody comes to congratulate you anyway. Inmates don't want to interact with suckers. Let's see how long before we get raped. I had a birthday recently. How time flies. Let's see. Next one. It's time to work off the prison ration. Yes, you do want to work. Once you become a big shot, never work almost, because you are gonna lose your status if you do. So work for now. You get a decent pay. Now stand there, move your berth. The warden takes you to your workstation. Sent to work. Let's see what we got. While working in a mine, you hit a rock with a pickaxe. It breaks the handle in half. You don't have a spare tool. The day's just begun. This could be a problem because my skills are not that high. If I ask for a new pickaxe, they're just gonna send me to the dump or something. Let's just work with a broken pickaxe. It's not gonna end well because I have very low chances. But take the risk. Hopefully it works. Supervisors notice. Oh, it worked. Fine, thank you. If everyone had worked as hard, we'd have built communism a long time ago. He says with a grin. You get thanks and double pay for your selfless work. We got lucky over there. You usually get 60 coins, and I was about to get no coins, but I got 120. So I had to work hard. Who knows? It might help me get a reduction in prison time. By the way, is that even possible? I don't think it is because this is the career mode, so that's definitely not going to happen. Let's see what else do they have. I'm gonna take some aspirin. Yes. Oh, should I buy meat? No, I'm just gonna buy aspirin. You sometimes need that, so let's serve the sentence. In the shower, you hear a dull, strange sound. You turn off the tower and listen more closely. You do not wish to report to the guards. Even if these prisoners get away, you don't wish to. Even if you get in trouble, never report to the guards. Continue showering as usual. You keep washing suddenly. Oh, we got in trouble. But suddenly you hear a crack under your feet. The floor falls and you fall on your head of hapless runaways. You call in for questioning as an accomplice. You called in for questioning as a suspect in connection with a recent accident. Deny everything, confess to the crime, offer a bribe of 100 coins. Yeah, don't get in trouble, just offer bribe. Unfortunately, his bribe is just way better than anything else. The investigator looks around, quickly takes the money. Well, Cruz, no more questions for you. You're free to go. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That's a lot of money, but it works. The cops wanted to make a case against me. I barely escaped, but I got out all the same. Disgraceful wolves they are. So someone was escaping the prison, and we got in trouble for that. Unfortunately, can't really do nothing about it. You talk with the warden, you find yourself alone in his office. My agility is really low, so we're not gonna take the chance. Sit still. I don't want any trouble. I want to come home as soon as possible and start a new life. That's never gonna happen. I try to follow your advice and not show off. I'm still counting on getting parole for good behavior. Let's see. Now watch out, it's shakedown time. The guards will search all the cells. I got nothing to hide. Yeah, I literally have nothing to hide. Don't really have anything to hide anyway. And we got, one time they tore our cell apart looking for contraband. They found nothing, total waste of time. Yeah, it's gonna be a long journey till we finish this. During lunch, a prisoner approaches you and rudely asks you to leave the table. Well, I can't leave the table because I don't want to take the risk of hitting him in the head because I don't have the supplies to go to the dumpster even if I manage to hit him in the head. So let's just leave the table even though that's going to end up with us in a bad situation. But we are a sucker anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's leave the table. You hurry up and stand a taunt and take another table. I don't need conflicts. There are plenty of seats around here anyways. That's going to reduce my status, but it doesn't really matter. Here it's everyone for himself. If you can't stand up for yourself, they'll wipe their feet on you. Well, we are still a sucker, so it doesn't really matter too much. Hey, you, come here. Strange prisoner calls to you in the gym. Need a shank? Never say I'm a pacifist because they will actually rob you. So just go. I've already got a shank. So that way they will be scared. If you say so, he says and winks. Nothing much happens for the rest of the day. Yeah, it's better to just lie about it, even though you don't have a shank. I used to consider the inmates schools, but now I realize that I was wrong. There are good people among them. New goods. I don't have the money for it. I need to work first. By pure luck, you find a stash with a shank in the yard. What's your next move? Take it to the big shots. They usually help out with their stuff. So take it to the big shots. Cool present Foodie, one says, you can come to us if you ever have a problem. So Foodie is the nickname we have. So plus 40 status, that's good. 1 year, 1 month. I got acquainted with a bunch of cool thieves and they promised to protect me. Which is good. You do want to get some stuff with the big shots. It's time to work off your... Yeah, let's work. Let's see what work we get this time. Yes, continue. Send to work. Let's see. You're sent to the sewing workshops. While you're working, you get a chance to steal an awl from your neighbor. This takes speed, and we don't have the speed, so I won't set him up. I really want to upgrade my skills, but it's gonna take a while. Just try not to do anything reckless. I'll see you guys whenever I do something cool. Oh, agility went up, which is good. Okay, so here's one. The prisoner is asking me for cigarettes as a tribute, and he says he's killed me. So the best option really is to stab him with a shank, but that takes you to another sort of problem. So we're gonna go ask the big shots for support because we already have some debt to them. Go away, chicken. I'll skin you alive ourselves. The prisoners don't want to help a sucker. You remain indebted to the crazy inmate. Why? I just gave them a shank. What the hell? And great, I'm in debt now. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't remember if I told you or not, but a debt in prison is a sacred thing. It must be paid at any price. Fucking hell, this is gonna be a fucking problem. I thought the wig shots would help me. I gave them a fucking shank. Listen, Foodie, there's a dude in there puking all over the place. They take you to the next cell and point out a large puddle of vomit, not vomit. Yeah, clean up, because there's no other way to do this. Because if you refuse, it's gonna beat the shit out of you. So I don't have the money anyway. Clean up. You take a bucket and a rag, clean the cell. Don't be lazy, wipe it again. The inmate shouted at you. You dutifully scrub the floor a second time. Now the cell is sparkling clean. Come have the bacillus you deserve. The inmates treat you to some gingerbread. Oh, good. We got some gingerbread, which is good. Oh, nice. We got cakes for that? That's good. Every cloud has a silver lining. The dirtiest work can pay off, and these aren't mere words. So that's good. I thought they were not gonna give us to anything. Let's see what our new inmates look like. What do I have? I would like to buy some bread, but I don't have the money for it, unfortunately. I'm still a sucker, so it doesn't matter if we buy some special stuff. In the afternoon, Big Shot calls you. Foodie, right? Help a vagabond do a job in my place. He asks you to go to work during the weekend. Except with Glee, you do want to work for them because you get the money and they are not a problem with you. No problem. I was wandering around doing nothing anyways. You go to work instead of the Big Shot. Yeah, once you become a Big Shot, people are going to be going to work for you. And we're gonna get the money, so no problem. We sent to the work in the kitchen. You cook a borscht in Cuban style. The cook says, cut the cabbage and put it into the saucepan. You can do a lot of stuff, but I've never done anything else. But I always do the job because it gives you great amounts of money. So always do. The prisoner must eat well, otherwise we won't make it to the end of a sentence. You diligently cook all the instructions of the cook. You get his respect and the prisoner's gratitude. So let's see what we get. 60 coins, oh that's not enough, but we do get status and our agility skin built up, so that's good. Yeah, I got hired. I will become a chef when we get out. We are still a sucker, so it doesn't matter if we do that. So we are half at everything. It's still not good. They're in debt. Who's this other guy? Whatever, doesn't matter. So we are still in debt, which is going to be a problem. Let's see. Doesn't matter because no one comes to a sucker street anyway. Yeah, works for us. I'm gonna buy a loaf of bread, which is helpful in certain situations. So here's one. The warden is drunk and he's asking us to play something. You definitely don't want to knock him out. And my speed skill is half the way there, so I think this is the best option. Might as well try this. Even if it's bad, he is not gonna get mad too much. So that's something. Yeah, he's just gonna get mad. Get out of my sight. Yeah, he's sobering up. You're that bad at it. So unfortunate. I've never done that, so I have no idea. I have no idea how much we are going to get from it, but whatever. How much money we could get from it or whatever we could get from it. I have no fucking clue. So here's a new one. I've never gotten this before. I'm still amazed even after playing this for so long. I've never gotten this. So here's the convict we owe the debt to, and he says there's another way to pay our debt. I don't have the money for it. I need to pay 200 coins. So other one is I could go and beat up some guy and hopefully that will remind him of his debt, and that way we will be out of our debt, which is good. So I'm gonna try this. I highly doubt it's gonna work, but let's try it. Follow the dad to the gym and wait for him to start working out. Here's my chance, you think, and quietly sneak up behind him. You can do it. Just one more time. He pulls up the dumbbell and hits you in the head by accident. Wow. How the hell did that happen? My vitality went down. Seriously? There's like a sacred oath out here. If you don't pay it back, they'll skin you alive, literally. Oh, great. We're sent to the hospital. Fucking hell. Alright, with the haze in your eyes, you see a pretty nurse. You're awake. She says, we thought you'd kick the bucket. And her boyfriend is actually the guard right outside the gate, so you definitely don't want to piss her off. So go for are you an angel? So that one works. The nurse laughs. You're cute for a criminal. She puts you on a drip and leaves. A few days later you discharge and return to your cell. Yeah, the best place is in here. So vitality went up again. Sounds strange, but I want to be stabbed in the side, then I get to see her again. Fucking hell. Definitely not a girl he's writing to outside of this. What do I have? Nothing I can buy anyway. At least minimum stuff is 60. Yes, work. Work is always good. Because, yeah, you get money. We found alcohol. Alcohol is one of the other prisoners. We can keep it. We might be in debt if we fail this, but I'm still going to try. Keep the alcohol yourself. Let's see. Let's hope this works. Take out the bottle of alcohol. Oh, we are stealing. He got caught. Fucking hell. Now we got caught and we are in debt again. Great. Well, we got apple hooch, but we are still in debt. Whatever. That works. So I think I'm gonna stash. I think, why is it in Russian? Whatever. I think I'm gonna stash that. I think that must be in here now. Yeah. I feel like the next morning is going to be, they're gonna search the place. Warden gives you a fork and tells you to clean the toilet and the public restroom. Here's your work tool. Hit the warden with a fork or the sucker to it. Yeah, we can do nothing about it, so we're just gonna agree. Because there's no other way. Why would he give us a fork to do it? Just imagine it's a fuselage and not a toilet. You say to yourself and begin working. When the job is done, you have a well-sharpened fork in your hand. Oh, we made a shank out of that? Fucking hell, that's good. Sometimes you just need to turn on your imagination and see yourself in better situations. So we definitely want to take the hooch out and put in the shank. Hide. Oh, we ran out of space. Yeah. Fuck off. We're gonna take this out. Pick up. I'm gonna hide the Shank, which is better. But you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna use any of these. Pick up. Because I might need this Shank. If I just hide it in the stash, it's probably not gonna work. I don't know how this hiding thing works, but I'll try hiding the fucking apple hooch away. Alcohol, a drink of thermonuclear strength. It creates hits on the mind and liver. Serve the sentence. The yard you see your brother secretly burning something. It's none of my business. No, you do not want to get into this business, but you know, fuck it. We might want to try this. Yeah, sometimes it's useful stuff. And great, we got caught by the police or whatever. Got sent to the dump, which is the worst place because it's just a resource drain entirely. And they're gonna say like buy some food and buy some medicine, otherwise you're gonna die in here. And they're gonna just be like, oh, you're gonna die in here or whatever. Who cares what they have to say? But yeah, I'd rather die than throw a bone to the dogs. Wolves, rather not. Let's see. You're locked in the cell with a prisoner who constantly coughs up and spits up blood. You wanna make a fucking loud noise with this. I do not wish to spend medicine with this. This is deadly danger. We might be dying here. You want to rent a room at the Hilton Hotel. The guards last behind the door. When after a while it turns out that you have contracted tuberculosis, in the absence of proper treatment, you don't last long. Okay, maybe I should have used the medicine. Fucking hell. You do not manage to reach the heights of your career. Thief again, try again, maximum status sucker. Yeah, I lasted for nearly 2 years and I fucking died. So that's the game. Very interesting game. I love playing this. And as I said, I have finished this. It took me 15 years and 7 or 8 years of getting raped to get this done. So try it out for yourself. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Hoosegow. Great game. Thank you so much for watching. All my socials are in the description as well. Check those out. And bye-bye.